Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. You can see that I definitely did not cure my addiction to farming with another roughly 20 hours or so that I put in the last week. Maybe one day I will, not this time. So last time what happened, basically during the last episode, I guess, slash stream, we prevented the Empire from taking back Aryan Road? I don't know. By attacking them first. And then some stuff happened in the north. Dimitri decided to leave with, if my memory is correct, yes, Dedu and Rodrigue. And left us in the south. We did receive a messenger from the north that basically said there wasn't any trouble as far as they knew, and or something like that, and therefore we understood that it was a trap for Dimitri. So we're gonna go and rescue Dimitri. Now, I said I did roughly 20 hours of farming again. Do not worry, all of the support stuff has already been done. There is not so much support left, and therefore you can see we only have one support conversation. Only a tiny little support conversation. So we'll start by watching that, get back into the game, then I'll go around, talk to everyone at camp, and all of that, and then we'll be able to play. Gameplay should arrive a little faster this time, no like 2 hours movie or so. If I get started, which I will, so let's get started.
Felix, what are you doing here?
I had business in the capital. Speaking of, I hear you're that boar's knight now.
Or... Oh, you mean His Majesty.
Yeah, him. You must have it rough with a tiresome man like that leading you.
I think you're exaggerating, Felix. I wouldn't call him that at all. In fact, he even does our jobs for us sometimes.
See, that's exactly why he's such a problem. You should steal your job back from him once in a while. Use force if you have to.
Felix, are you?
Anyway, the castle has certainly changed in the past, what, 2 years since he took over? For one thing, there are many more commoners among the knights.
You have a good eye to notice that. But yes, His Majesty says there are pros and cons to it. For example, knights from noble families tend to be more polite and respectful. There were a lot of scuffles and misunderstandings in the beginning, but things seem to be calming down now.
And which are you, noble or commoner? You became a knight on Lord Lenato's recommendation, right?
Yeah, my situation is kind of strange. I'm almost stuck right in the middle.
Yeah, so well, he's probably about to say it, but if you know if you have played Tree Houses, or if you have played other stories and maybe got some bits with support conversations, Ash is technically a commoner that was adopted when he was young by Lord Lenato and raised as a noble without having noble blood. So like he's saying, he's kind of stuck right in the middle. He was raised like a noble, but he technically is a commoner.
Still, I feel like there are things only I can do precisely because I don't fit into either box. But whenever I'm in real trouble, His Majesty and Dedu always come to my aid. So that's good.
Dedu as well, huh?
Yep, even the knights accept him as one of us now.
And like, to continue on that train of thought, he was not adopted when he was super young, so he did know what it is to be a street kid. So he has knowledge of how commoners work, as well as knowledge of how nobles work, and he still isn't necessarily acting fully like a noble. He still has some commoner behaviors, I guess, or behaviors that come from his commoner childhood. But that's just another reason to like him even more. He is the best boy, and I will let no one tell me otherwise.
No one's a better cook or more skilled with their hands. And he's a proper demon on the battlefield to boot. I hope to be more like him someday.
Please, no. One of him is more than enough. Especially that blind loyalty. Imitate that and you'll only end up throwing away your life on the battlefield.
Oh, come on. Shut up, Felix.
Oh, are you worried about us? That's sweet, Felix.
Okay, I love this response from Ash.
I always had the impression you cared for your friends, and now I know I'm right.
Excuse me?
Yep,
I
you
mean,
figured it
sure,
out.
the things you say are pretty harsh, but you can't bring yourself to actually abandon someone. You always show so much concern for me, and for Dedue, and even for His Majesty.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Ash is the
well,
best boy.
It'd be more work for me if anything happened to you, that's all. I'm busy enough as it is. Can't afford to take on more issues.
Well then, I'll do my best not to add to your problems.
Ash is basically the Tales of Fire Emblem Three Hopes and Three Houses. And by Tails, I mean, you know, the little fox boy in Sonic. Which is also the best boy.
I doubt you'll need to try that hard. You do a decent enough job of supporting folks already. So, keep up the good work and maybe I'll lend you a hand someday. You know, if you need it.
Thanks, Felix. I'll be counting on you.
Felix is nice. He's a little bit too, what is the term, tsundere, for my taste though. They're like, I actually like you, but I'm gonna act like I don't. A little bit too much maybe for my taste, but I do like him too. Anyway, so that was the only support conversation today. I also wanted to visit this little place here, see the renown. So as you can see, I unlocked 2 of the units, and the last unit will not be unlockable in this playthrough, because I need to have completed the game with the Ashen Demon as an ally, so that's for the next playthrough. Meaning that I have pretty much 30 renown points that I can spend on whatever I want. There are items, which are stat items, that is kind of nice. I feel I don't know. Okay, those are only 1, and the whistle is probably infinite. But I don't want to buy these items. There are equipment. I know we've looked at them already, but equipment that will allow you to give a crest to people with no crest, or a different crest to people with 1. But there's also weapons. I'm not sure to understand how good these weapons are. They probably are not bad, but the thing is, it's probably a thing like they have good stats when you increase them. Like a C rank weapon that does 130 at level 0, that's kind of good. But there's also these 2, basically 2 relics. That are unique weapons that I can get. Well, I mean, these ones are unique too, but there's these 2 that I can get. I know this one requires a crest. It's an actual relic. This says dual crest stones power this profane blade. I'm not sure. I feel like it's either attuned to every single crest, or it might be a weapon that we can use without a crest, in which case that would be super good for the main character, if that is the case. And this one is for basically Byleth, or Alcar that I named him in this playthrough. So I'll just get these 2 to start. You see rare items? Yes, they do be rare. Hello, and welcome in the chat. So I'm gonna get these 2 items, and I'm gonna try to figure out what they do. They probably need Umbral Stone to be upgraded, You will notice that during my farming, a lot of stuff happened. I'll get into that. Actually, I can get into that now. So yeah, the main character is now level 120, which I believe is the maximum because he's not gaining EXP anymore. Pretty much all of the other characters are level 60, and by pretty much I mean the ones that are not 60 are above 60. Like a few ones that are 70, Ash that is 100 and something. Ash has almost mastered every single job, Trickster is the last one. I also started working on Petra because whenever I will move on to the Scarlet Blaze story, I want a character that I can be overpowered with, which will be Petra because I love Petra. And as I kept working on Setet, I think that's pretty much it. I will show you when I get to the equipment how ridiculous the equipment has gotten. The items can be acquired, but are... the items can be acquired but are not playable. You've heard that the items can be acquired, but the characters are not playable. It's not that the characters are not playable, it's that they are in the other roster. So, basically, Rhea and Sothis, which are the two characters that I got, are in the others roster. This roster can only be used when I'm not playing the story mode. So when I'm farming, for example, that I'm replaying missions, I can use them. But as long as you're playing the story mode missions, you are stuck to the My Roster selection, which the characters are not on. So that is true that they are not playable in story, but they are playable in when you're basically doing like free play, or when you're replaying missions. Which kinda sucks. I would have loved to play Rhea and maybe Sothis in the main story, but I kind of understand why they did the way they did. Just a little bit sad about it. Let's talk to people. Solve one problem and another spawns in its place. It just never ends, and everyone has their own reservations about the situation as well. Isn't there something you can do to put an end to all of this? No. I mean, I would have if there was anything I would have done it. Hey, so I know this might sound a little tactless, but let's suppose for a moment that His Majesty dies in an enemy trap. Yeah, because we have to go and rescue him, which I have not been doing for the last 20 hours or so.
Any thoughts?
Can you imagine what would happen to Fargus then? I can't really know. Oh, the TWSID means those who slither in the dark. You heard that they were planned to be playable but scrapped in development. It is possible. You can acquire their weapons, but yeah, you cannot have the characters themselves. The weapons are probably super good, but it would have been interesting to have them playable, but there's already so many characters in this game. I don't think they need more. Can you imagine what would happen? No, I cannot. Not really, and I don't want to have to think about it either. I don't blame you. In the event of his death, His Majesty has entrusted his affairs to Felix and Duke Ifan. But the problem is that right now, nobody else possesses the crest of Bladed. So there will be disputes no matter who takes the throne, unless an illegitimate child of royal blood conveniently pops up, of course, as they always do in every single story. It'd be simple if we were only fighting the Empire of the West, but throw a war of succession into the mix and things will get messy real quick. That's why I want to get to Ferdiad before something truly terrible happens. Sorry that I delayed this by like roughly maybe like 20 days or so.
Well, actually...
I'm honestly relieved we're going to fight people who aren't the Empire. I just wanted to flee that the entire time we were marching toward Imperial territory. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's tough fighting old friends. There were times I had to do the same thing as a mercenary. You too, huh? Yeah, I suppose as long as we have to keep fighting, it's just a reality we have to accept. Not sure what the joke is. My sense of humor is unfortunately not necessarily good, and there's a lot of things that I don't understand. So someone in chat said, basically main character is saying bladed or blade didn't, haha, but I don't understand it, so I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not gonna be able to properly respond to that. When we were fighting in Arundel territory, there was a knight in black armor among the enemy. Yes, that's your brother, or I think. I hypothesize that this is your brother. The Death Knight. I feel as though I've heard his voice somewhere before. It sounded so familiar, maybe from a few years ago, or no, further back than that. Well, first of all, it's Professor Yaritza. Second of all, it's your brother. Third of all, how did you never connect the fact that Professor Yaritza is your brother, or whoever, that you know him, basically? You probably know him. He does cover his face, he could be someone you know. You're from the Empire, right? It's not a stretch that you could have run into him somewhere. Well, not everyone who was born in the Empire knows each other, you know? If we come across him again, I would like to talk with him to know for sure. Let's run to the next one, which is here. I wonder if my father is safe. Duki-fan is in Firiad too, so he has to be okay, right? My stomach is in knots. I want to rush back to the capital, but there are an unusual number of bandits in Geraint and Enid territories. It's almost like someone's trying to stop our journey north. Because someone is indeed trying to stop our journey north. No, I'll try the blacksmith.
Oh no.
Hello, best boy. None of the invaders breached Gautier territory, which means we received false information, right? And then there's the matter of Count Rose's court getting attacked. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I've got a bad feeling about all of this. I hope His Majesty and everyone else in Firiad are safe. So do I. So let me show you at the blacksmith what my weapons look like.
Hey there. Need
Oh,
something?
yeah, by the way, I have nearly 1 million gold. Don't worry too much about that. So, I worked on weapons. On top of the Mercurius being plus 100, I now have the Thunderbrand, which is also plus 100. The Lewin. Oh yeah, by the way, Dimitri left with his spear, so his spear is unusable. I also have a Bow of Zoltan, which is plus 100. And I started working on Satonger's Mystery. And we will be working on these 2 new beautiful weapons to try to understand them. But yeah, they do use Umbral, right? Yeah, they do use Umbral. So let's unleash their effects first.
Is this it?
So what is that sword doing? An exalted sword which Divine Ancestry, when equipped by Alcar Sothis, causes attack to hit twice. Okay, that's not busted at all. And the Dark Creator Sword. Twin Crest's Darkness causes attacks to hit twice. Okay, but does that sword require a crest to wield or not? The best way to know it is to try to equip it on the main character, but before I do that, let's actually upgrade it. Let's start with this.
Is this it?
Then let's go and reforge it, because you cannot reforge if you did not upgrade it first.
Is this it?
Let's give it
Is this
as many levels as possible,
Is this
which
it?
is bring it to the max possible
Is this
level.
Is this it?
So that's the kind of stuff I do when I'm
this
farming
it?
as well, just going through this when
Is
I'm
this it?
upgrading the weapons.
Is this
spending that money I got.
it? Is this it?
Alright, so that's the maximum. In order to be able
See you
to
around.
upgrade it, I need more umbral stone. So let's come
Supplies
here.
are the lifeblood of
Trade
any
my
army.
smithing stone for umbral steel as many as possible. Thank you.
Everything has its use.
Hey there. Need something?
Then I will forge the sword, the Dark Creator Sword, and I cannot put it to maximum level in might. I can put it to plus 40 in might, that's fine.
Is this it?
So now it's a plus 50 sword that does 520 damage. I'll try it on the
See
main
you
character
around.
on the next mission that I'll be doing. Hello, Bernadetta.
Oh no!
Why am I suddenly part of the Kingdom Army? Because I recruited you, because I didn't want you to die, because I like you? I'm not supposed to be here. You can't force me to fight. No way. No how. It's okay, you don't have to fight if you don't want to, I just didn't want you to die.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you got the short end of the stick there. I guess you look like you could be convinced to join us.
Wrong!
What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, what's that supposed to mean? I was fighting for dear life out there too, you know? Yes, and you win. You won. You didn't die. Cheer.
Say, to tell the truth,
Any attack from the Srang region is an attack on Fargus, but people in the south feel pretty removed from it all, like it's someone else's problem. But it's a matter of life and death for the houses in the north. So even if we receive suspect information, if there was the slightest possibility it's true, the king would have to return to the capital. The enemy likely knew that when they set their trap. Yeah. Otherwise the trap would not be a good one, would it?
They must be telling you.
Sreng is being the kingdom's neighbor, yes? Why are they having a violent relationship? Bridget is being the Empire's neighbor, but we are having peace between us. Is Sreng being too powerful for the kingdom? Oh, wow, I love these options. This choice that I have right here. I don't know. Sorry, I have no idea. I don't know much about them
What
either.
do you think?
I'm thinking of reasons. Maybe there is no point in demanding the allegiance from Sreng. There may be an alternative. I will be thinking it over. You do that.
Excuse me. Can we speak a moment?
I was just thinking about the Eastern Front. The fighting between the Empire and the Alliance seems to have calmed for the time being. In that case, we'll have to pay close attention to the Empire's movement. If they discover we've left Arianrod and are making our way to the capital, they would surely mount an attack straight away. We must all work together to keep the enemy in the dark. Yeah, the Empire and the Alliance kind of made an alliance, if I remember well.
Honestly, I don't know. Got a sec?
I don't know for sure, but couldn't this be a trap? My gut's telling me something's off. It definitely is a trap. Dimitri probably shouldn't have gone out there, though I guess I don't have any room to talk on that front, since I'm not from the kingdom and all. Yep. No talking for you. Cool thing.
Actually,
There has been much talk about the Sreng region as of late. For some reason, every time I hear it, the word sticks in my brain. I end up repeating it so many times, the word ceases to have any meaning. Sreng, Sreng, Sreng. See? There I go again. Does she have any history with Sreng? Is she okay? Is it like some kind of childhood trauma from hundreds of years ago? I don't like any of this. Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your face. I don't like what I've heard about you. We got no idea what's happening in royal territory and no insight into what the Empire's up to. If we're not careful, they could deal a serious blow to us while we're caught up fighting each other. The situation with the war in the east is... what? It looked like a pigeon caught in some wind magic. I guess I didn't think you could have a brain?
I see.
I'll leave it at that.
A moment.
Reports say that all is quiet in Camillus, where the Archbishop currently resides. However, we cannot keep the Knights of Seros stationed in Ironrod. If something is happening to Ferdiad, we must move to protect our adherents. So everyone is retreating from the south, which is not necessarily a good thing. Nothing left save hollow prayers for the dead, huh? Whatever, right now we have to prepare so the enemy doesn't catch on to what we're doing.
Hey there.
If you spot anyone suspicious, apprehend them immediately. I'll be keeping an eye out as well. Though I have to say, being a commanding officer is a ton of work. Guess I'm learning the hard way what he has to deal with. Yeah, but he's crazy and you're not, so you have an advantage. Be sure to grab your rewards.
How'd it go?
Ooh, a speed wing. Ooh, the next rewards are nice. There's not that many rewards left. A Chalice of Beginning nullifies all effective attacks, and enemies take damage proportional to the damage they inflict. Wow. Okay, if you go ham on those achievements, you can get some stuff. Battle prep, equipment, war map, story. Yeah, story, I guess. It's finishing the 3. Probably one for... Oh, that's for completing all 3 stories, and that's for recruiting the Ashen Demon. Okay. Maxed out a unit's level in the Enlightened 1 class. Huh. There's a few that are... There's quite a few that are still left. I'll have to be... Well, some of them are gonna work themselves. Defeated an enemy general while at maximum advantage against them. I'll have to try to specifically complete some of them while I'm farming. But that being said, I'm gonna go to the training instructor, and we're gonna do our training. Our
training can be the
preparation
difference between victory and defeat.
So let's just go over everyone. Felix, you can train with Ash. Sylvain, you can train with Ingrid. You two can keep training together. Bernadetta, you can train with Petra actually. Happy, you're a warrior. You can train with... I don't know. I guess you'll be training with Dorothea. And Flame, you'll train with your dad. Let's go for successive trainings. Wow, no one mastered anything in all of these. Okay.
I could use this.
Yes, this... Hey, hope this is good for some. A new power is now... This should come in handy. I still have...
Have I regained?
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
And there's a new support conversation available. But before I look at it, I'm gonna go do chores and eat food. I'll eat food
Hunger
first,
is the true enemy.
which I should definitely do before my farming sessions because I would benefit from that. So let's go with this. Anyone that I still have to work on? Yeah, Flame. And Sylvain. And Mercedes. And Annette. So let's go with Flame and Annette.
Hey, this is...
Oh, but this is simply It's so nice to eat in the great outdoors.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Alright, warrior gauge feels much faster. Let's go with Sylvain and Mercedes. Wish I could skip that.
Solid. Hold on. How'd you know this was my favorite? Thank you.
Oh, I love this. Thank you very much.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the
Alright,
true
meal
enemy.
number 3. This one. For Ingrid. And Felix, why not?
Solid.
You went to the trouble just for me? Thank you.
Not a fan of Fargus cuisine?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
The fish sandwich, which will go for not Ash, not Petra. I guess Appian set it.
Yeah, the flavor.
How do you miss
Wait, for me?
a sandwich?
Then you know my food.
How do you screw up
Come back
putting
whenever you're hungry.
meat between two
Hunger
slices
is the
of
true
bread?
enemy.
Alright, and this will be probably Petra and Dorothea. Let's start working on their friendship. Since they will be both in the next campaign that I'll be doing as actually part of that class.
Hey,
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
It's nice to share a meal with someone who doesn't have an ulterior motive.
I do have an ulterior motive, but not the one you think.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Alright, chore master.
Care to make
I need to
yourself
chore
useful?
with people. Manage a pantry has a lot of people. Okay, Ash does not have a lot of relation with... There's Flame and Sylvain. Let's go with Sylvain.
counting on you.
Come on, we'll...
All right, let's give it our.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Alright, maintain equipment maybe? Petra and... Oh. Is there anything that Annette likes? Organizing documents. Let's go with Annette and Felix.
Counting on you both.
Yeah, we've got this.
Let's go.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself
And the
useful?
last chore today. I just want to look, so Ingrid and Mercedes could be working on these two. So is there anything that they both like? No. So let's have them care for horses. Ingrid and Mercedes.
Counting on you both.
Let's do this together.
We can do it together.
Only
We all
nice.
must do our fair share.
Dang. Alright, new support, conversation. Okay, there's a few.
Hey, what are the words to that song again? Something about an eagle and a lion flying through the sky?
A flying lion? Pretty sure I know the song you're talking about, but those definitely ain't the lyrics I've heard. The one I know is about some horse with a human face running through the greenest grass you ever did see.
Now that you mention it, that does sound familiar. What a weird thing to sing about. I wonder who wrote it.
Yeah, this isn't working.
You can say that again.
Oh yeah, okay, so Annette wrote a song. Main character sung that song in public. Everybody started singing it, and now everybody's like, I don't know, hearing whatever the hell they want, because that's how songs work. So they said, hey, we'll just wait for them to stop talking about it. But apparently they're not.
I finally finished rewriting the lyrics and everything, but they aren't catching on. Not at all.
I've even heard people theorizing that the horse with the human face is some kind of grand metaphor. You know, since he's a mix of human wisdom and the horse's pure strength, the song is saying that the brave warrior who possesses both will win in the end. Or that the horse is some kind of messenger sent by the goddess to punish sinners.
Why did it come to this? I didn't have any of that stuff in mind when I was writing it. I just wanted to sing about a knight rushing through an open field. And then I snuck in a tiny bit of Dusker mythology that Dedu told me about.
Not sure how you got from that to a song about a horse with a human face.
I already told you that's not what it is! It's a mythological warrior being from Dusker legend.
Alright, alright. Either way, everyone obviously prefers the original version.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, so, right, the plan was to sing the new version, and to have people think of the new version and not the old one. Yeah. And now people are confusing the two versions.
So, all's well that ends well, right?
And see, I remember chatting about the fact that Annette was afraid that the old version, which is not the version she liked herself, would be the one that people would like the most, which is exactly what's happening right now.
They say once people hear a song, it's out of the composer's hands forever. The author is dead, all that stuff.
I know you're just saying all this to make me feel better.
That's very clumsy, main character. That's not how you do it.
Well, yeah, I can't deny that. Sorry, Annette. But it's true that there's nothing you can really do now. Even if you write totally new lyrics and sing them for the whole army, there's no guarantee they'll get as big as the ones that are already out there.
You have a point, but still.
Listen, Annette, songs have a lot of power. They help people in need, give them courage when they're down on their luck. And if you ask me, I think yours could inspire our troops out on the battlefield too.
I don't know.
Hey, what even is a human-faced horse anyway? Is it some kind of monster?
Ain't no monster I've ever heard of. Maybe it's a horrible beast that comes crawling up out of the bowels of the earth.
Don't say stuff like that. You're gonna ruin a perfectly happy song.
Aww.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Hey, Ingrid. Glad I tracked you down. Have you ever heard of Tobias's mercenaries?
What an odd question. Tobias, The name does sound familiar somehow.
Huh, I thought everybody knew about them. Captain Burling must have exaggerated that part. Anyway, they were a big mercenary group my old captain used to be in when she was a kid. Apparently their leader, Tobias, was so loyal to one of the local lords that he was practically an honorary advisor.
Strange. I thought mercenaries kept interactions with their employers strictly business.
Well, we failed on that part.
Most do. But not only did these mercs fight for this lord, they pitched in building the castle town too. They even went so far as to trade their swords and bows for hoes and pitchforks and tilled the barren land for the farmers of the region. And they opened up shops in town when the lord was going through some financial troubles.
It sounds like they went far beyond what is expected of most mercenaries. Unless... is that something you all do?
No.
Oh, not at all. We're fighters through and through. Nobody in their right mind would ask us to drop everything to become farmers or merchants. Basically, both the mercenaries and the lord were doing stuff way different from how they normally do.
Yes, of course. A bunch of sellswords planting seeds and tending a shop is certainly unheard of.
In the end, the captain grew so close to the noble of the region that people started calling him the Lord's right-hand man. But I guess my point is, it doesn't matter what you are, mercenary, knight, noble, you aren't tied to any one role just because of the title you hold. Even battle-hardened mercs can end up as farmhands if that's what the client calls for. And if that's possible, surely a noble can do anything they want too.
Yeah, right. I was trying to understand where this was going. I get it now. Ingrid has to take her father's place, basically, as the commander, but she doesn't want to do that. She will do it because that's how things are. That's how nobility works. The kid with the crest is the next heir, yada yada yada. Her brother does not have the crest, so it's her that needs to inherit the affairs. But she doesn't want to. She would much rather her brother to be the next leader. So that's where he's going. He's like, hey, it's not because the system said that you are the next lord that you should actually be the next lord if that's not what you want.
True enough. That ties into our conversation from before as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will give the matter some thought.
Okay, what do you think she wants? That I offer my support or that I encourage her? Isn't that like the same-ish? I guess I will offer my support.
Good. I know it won't be easy to find the answer, but I'm here to bounce ideas off if you ever need it. And no matter what, I'm just glad my old captain's story actually helped you.
I no, I feel
All
like
this stuff
that
about
and my
Tobias and his
support is the same.
mercenaries really caught me off guard the first time I heard it.
You were right about that. But, I cannot shake the feeling that this Tobias person is familiar somehow. Wait! I remember now. I believe the noble in your story may have actually been my grandmother.
Really? The last head of House Galatea?
Who do you think you're talking to? You're talking to the heir of House Galatea.
Yes. I don't remember very well since I was still so young, but I recall she had a friend by the name Tobias. Though I find it difficult to believe the old man I knew was once a strapping mercenary captain.
If it really was him, he must have climbed the ranks even further than I realized. I mean, not just anyone could meet a noble's family like that. Who would have thought this old story would hit so close to home?
Certainly not me.
Alright, last conversation for today. Then I will go get my coffee, then we can start actually
getting
playing.
more brutal with each passing day. If I don't learn to adapt, I'll never survive. Maybe if I work on my bow skills, I can get good enough to fight from a safe distance.
Yes.
I wonder if Petra would teach me. I mean, she doesn't hate me, so that must mean we sort of get along.
I wonder if that swordsman that uses swords could teach me how to use a bow. When I'm the expert in bow stuff. Sure, Bernadetta, sure.
You are needing my help, Bernadetta?
Petra! Were you there this whole time?
For enough time. I am also thinking we are getting along.
You do? Aw, Petra!
I mean, you both have pink hair. Why would you not get along? Not pink, purple. Sorry. Petra is also a capable hunter. I know, it's just funny to say that she's not that she's only a sword master or whatever. It's just for the haha. But yes, why would you not get along? Both of you have the same color of hair. That must mean something. If I know how girls work. By the way, I don't.
But I mean, I actually could use your help. I want to get better with the bow, so I was thinking maybe you could give me some intensive training? But I mean, you really don't have to. It's fine.
I don't even know if my whispering got caught by the microphone because I was not watching at the sound spike. So let me just test it again. What if I whisper like this? Okay, yes, it gets kind of picked up, kind of not. You probably heard. Whatever. Let's keep moving on. You got it? Alright.
Of course! It would give me delight. But there is one concern I am having.
Oh, it's the fact that I'm horribly untalented, isn't it?
No, just the fact that you're the best archer in the whole empire already, god damn it.
No, you are not without talent. I have seen you being very light upon your feet. But it is only when you are feeling threatened. So, for you to have the greatest improvement, I must be giving you fear when I am training you.
Oof.
Okay. But maybe you could be threatening in a non-threatening way?
Well, no, otherwise it's not gonna work. I understand that feeling, and that's always something that I find a little bit weird, because if I know that you're doing this just to make me be scared, then why would I be scared if I know that actually you're not gonna hurt me? You're just trying to scare me.
That could be done, but then you would not be having improvement. Terror is what you are needing for this.
I like this interaction. Oh, Bernadetta, I am such a good friend. Let me terrorize you and put sheer horror in your heart so that you can get better at bow stuff. The diagnosis is give anxiety to the nervous wreck for better results. Sounds like a bad idea. Yes, basically that does sound like a bad idea. But you're right, that's what it's going towards.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Yeah, me neither.
Then we must be forgetting this idea. I do not want your heart to be giving out.
Hey, come on! I'm not completely afraid of applying myself, you know?
Wait, is she just teasing her? That sounded a lot more playful than anything else. This
If
last
we are
part.
doing this intensive training, you will have to be facing the trial of wind. I am thinking you lack the readiness you need.
The trial of wind? You know what? Do your worst. My heart can take whatever you dish out and chew it into little tiny pieces.
Oh, I think I'm understanding what Petra is doing. Petra is manipulating Bernadetta, but not the way she's telling her that she would, in a very different way. By instead of actually making her scared, she's basically giving her some motivation in a false sense of belief that she's not able to do it, if that makes sense, to actually wake up her combative spirit. But she did that in a very twisted way, which is probably the only possible way to have the result with Bernadetta. So that's actually pretty clever. Yeah, that's totally what she's doing.
Very well. Once we have our beginning, I will not relent. I hope you have offered your prayers today.
On second thought, maybe we should discuss this just a little more before we gotta say.
Or maybe no, maybe she actually went with the whole I'm gonna put horror in your heart. Damn it, Petra, that's not how you do it.
Petra,
you were getting very clever for a second.
Your arrows are just one big blur!
Now it is time for seriousness. 100 arrows from behind.
What?
I thought we were already serious! Is this the afterlife? Am I dead?
This is a long cutscene. Or not
You
cutscene.
have done it, Bernadetta. You are the survivor of Bridget's fearsome trial by wind.
What does that even mean?
This training is meant to be testing our resolve, just as the spirits do. Warriors of Bridget who are surviving the trial receive the blessings of the wind spirits. You have passed. Now the spirits will be with you always, and guiding your arrows.
Wait, is this turning into some kind of psychological thing? Like Bernadetta is already good, and she just has to believe it in order to be better, quote unquote. And therefore Petra is just making her believe that something is helping her when she doesn't actually need it? It feels like some kind of weird psychological trick. I might be reading too much into it.
Yes! You go, Bernie! But actually, I'm just happy to get your approval here. It feels nice.
It is the approval of the wind spirits, not mine. But I am sharing in your happiness all the same.
Now that I traumatized you, are we friends? Anyway, it's gonna be time for a little break. I'm gonna go grab my coffee and everything. Let me just switch you to this screen, turn on the music. Alright. So I'll be back in a few minutes for Twitch, a few seconds for YouTube, you know the drill. With a coffee and everything. Hopefully my throat will feel a little bit better. It's a little bit dry for some reason. I hope that coffee is gonna help. Anyway, be right back. I am back. I've got my coffee, and I've got a how's it called? Apple turnover, I think. A yummy apple flavored pastry. So, or pastry. I really mispronounced that one. Let's get to the warm-up. I don't think we have anything else to do here.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
The warm-up. So yes, we're gonna go all the way to Ferdiad to liberate it. It feels like we'll have to do every single battle here. But let's start with this one. So, yes, I did unmute myself. The Imperial Scouts have been discovered within Kingdom territory. Give chase and prevent them from reporting what they have learned. We will get a flycatcher and training points recovery. Now, since the main character is level 120, I kind of want to give the opportunity to other people to play. So I'm gonna replace him. Let's bring out Sylvain. Let's switch it with Ash, so I'm gonna be playing Ash. Let's switch Petra out for somebody from... What are we even facing? Mercenaries? Mages? Lances? So swords, mages, and lances. So I probably don't... I probably want the axe. I want a lance. I want, if I have one, a brawler, but I don't. So a mage is probably the best I can get. Petra is an axe, but I don't want... well, I guess I do want to use Petra. Alright, let's go with that. I will... Sylvain, do you have a crest? You do. Can you get... You can get the Lewin. So, grab that. Oh, you don't have a battalion. I need to buy more battalions. And Ash... For now... Oh wait, I wanted to see... Okay, Ash, you're gonna take the Dark Creator Sword, because I want to see if someone without a crest can use it. And I will change your abilities here. What do you have? You have a lot of stuff that you can use as a trickster. Is this a prequel or a sequel to Treehouses? I just got Treehouses. Neither. Actually, it's a parallel universe story in which they add one character and they change the whole story because of that one character. Yeah, like Robin says, it's an alternate universe of Treehouses in which, yeah, there was one more character that happens to survive an encounter with the main character of Treehouses, and that decides he wants to take that character down. And this leads to all of the events being different because Dimitri, Edelgard, and... Is it worth getting after you best Treehouses? Beats Treehouses? That depends on whether you do like or not the Muso genre. If you do like it, then yes, I advise it. It is a very good game and I am enjoying it a lot. But it is a very different kind of game. As you will see when I start this mission, if you stay here just a little bit. Wind magic is probably good. Strike a wide area with a series of slashes, sword stance, slash while charging forward. I think I'll go with wind sweep on that's Y, and I'll go for cutting. Well, thank you for the follow. Thank you for falling under my charm. I can go for Wind Gale or for Wind. I think I'll go for just Wind. Let's go with Wind stuff, Wind magic. 7 minutes 500s, as usual for these small missions. Let's start.
We will not accept defeat.
Do you want me to lay an ambush?
Okay, so wait. What is the mission that I have to do? I don't even know yet.
Begin.
But I'm guessing I need to stop these.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Shall we?
So I'm gonna go stop
I must
these.
succeed.
Well, I'm gonna ask my people to stop these. Well, I actually don't. Let's go for that. It's like Samurai Warriors. It's actually, I believe, Dynasty Warriors is the first, like the series that they're knockoffs of, or not knockoffs, but inspired by. But yes, it is a Warriors game.
The rest is up to you.
But in the Fire Emblem Warriors universe. Hey, while I'm here, I'm gonna take care of you. Okay, seize the stronghold to prevent the enemy reinforcements from appearing. Alright, I'm gonna do that right away actually. I'm gonna skip everyone here and just run to it.
You're really something,
Like that,
Ash.
and then I'll
There's a
run
lot
to
I
the
could
other
learn from a
one.
guy like you. How can I face my combo?
Oh, Petra.
Begin.
I don't know. Go face this dude.
Reds after this.
My work here is done.
We won't lose, no matter
Let's throw another one in because I can. And also because it stops the timer. Also, I'm not losing health as I'm attacking, so definitely with people without crest can use this sword that hits twice. Because why would I refuse to be broken when I can?
I'll do what I must.
Also, I do have this, so let's use it.
A successful conquest.
Nice going, everyone.
Wait,
That's
that
one
was
in
the
win
boss?
column.
Oh shit, I finished that way too fast. I didn't kill enough people, did I? Ah, dang it. Okay, my bad. I didn't read.
I'm just glad I could help.
I did not read and I finished this way too fast. I'm gonna have to redo it. Since I went too fast, I'm gonna redo it now on stream. No, I want... Oh yeah, and I also figured out... I actually saved, or I remembered, I actually saved on the last file my clear data, so I can totally overwrite file 2. So I'm gonna do it. I don't need a third useless file. Recovered training points, yes. Anna's moving, that's good. Alright, let's go visit everything. An abandoned house whose occupants cannot be located. You escorted a refugee to a safe location and got some materials in return. Sorry, I was eating. A camp of merchant caravan. You met a merchant who claims to sell rare items. Advanced seals? Sure, why not? A civilian house in a village near the battlefield. You must have the following classes. Cavalier, I think I do. You visit a residence on the edge of town. The scholar living there welcomes you in. I want to meet a gallant knight riding on a horse. I get a tome of comely saints. In a cave on the edge of the territory, there's a wandering mercenary who's offered to teach you some techniques. Someone will learn his signature move. Let's go with Ash, why not? Mortal Struggle is now level 2. Okay, let's go back here real quick. The music is good, yes. Let's go here real quick. Let's visit the record keeper.
Which battle do you wish to reflect
Let's go here and redo this mission. I'll keep the exact same roster.
Come on, let's go.
I'll just redo it real quick, like turn around, second take.
I'll do whatever.
I believe
Begin.
it was this guy.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Shall we?
This guy.
I must succeed.
Hear you loud and
and
clear.
This guy?
I'll make sure I have to.
We're with you all the way. Stand tall.
Okay, am I right? I'm right for this one. I'm right for this one. Oh yeah, I was. Cool.
I've got you now!
Also, is there a chest on the map? And I totally have enough time to... Don't let the Cavalier and their allies reach the first ballista station. Yeah, I definitely have enough time. There's no chest, and I have enough time to open these pots on the way.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
This one's sweet.
I'm waiting.
That's not the direction I was willing to aim for.
No time to hesitate.
Alright, I'll go grab these. Maybe stay here a little. Since I have a lot more time than I thought I did. I assumed there would be another, like, I don't know, another
My work here is done.
Mission.
This is the path I've chosen.
If you can do it, I can also do it.
Yeah, and now it will launch the second mission. So what happened is I just didn't realize the second mission started, which is to defeat the mage.
Battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Yeah. So I definitely not want my friends to go defeat that mage, so let's have this one seize that stronghold.
Shall we?
Let's have him, I don't know, attack there, because... and let's have Petra work there. Because I need to increase my kill counter.
This path is a bit limp for our side. I've got you now!
I think I got both of the Dark Mages.
That wasn't so bad.
Pretty good, huh?
You may be wondering why I'm not killing every single little one. I'm focusing on making this map blue because I like that. And also fighting the big ones because they drop materials, and usually my friends will kill a lot of enemies as well. So just focusing on the big ones, like with that other health bar, is usually enough to get all the kills I need. I just usually don't go kill the boss before I'm done going around the whole map.
I have finished with great success.
Which I accidentally did last time. Let's throw that in, just to keep the timer while I'm taking this one out. The one advantage of the main character is his Shadow Flash ability makes him go super fast, and I kind of miss zooming with the Shadow Flash, but it's fine. Ash isn't slow, just not as fast. How much time do I have left? Oh wow, I have like 4 minutes left, and only 24 more enemies to kill, which I should achieve by going here, throwing some wind around, a little trickster. Where's the... No, where's the captain? Captain? Oh, there he is. Alright, do I have 500? Yes. There we go. Much better.
Thank you for your protection, Flame Spirit.
Hello, Jaden. I hope that you're doing well tonight. Alright, now
This will help
Ash has
everyone
mastered every single classes in the game. Which means I will return to camp. Also because I recovered a training point. Alright, Ash. Go back to being a bow knight. Is the Partia the best bow that you can get? No, the bow of Zoltan is. Get rid of that gem. And what are the skills? Since I'll be playing you, perform a long distance attack that yields critical hits. Winning shot is one that I do like. Point blank volley. I guess I'll keep those for now. And let's see the abilities. I guess I want appraisal. I want... Do you have... Yes, despoil, so killing enemies will grant gold. Battle instincts. No. Let's go for apex bow. Defiant strength, I don't need that. Probably essence of wind. Yes. Piercing cry. Poison strike. Heavy ether. Do I have the thing that may one-shot the enemy? Piercing cry, no. Where is that? More critical, maybe? I think I'll go for more critical. And I'll go for more speed. Alright, so that's for Ash. Petra, I want you to grab the knowledge gem.
Training can be the difference between
And
victory
let's
and
train.
defeat.
Yeah, sure, let's keep it like that.
Oh, this should be fun. I'm just glad we finished.
You're training an 8-month-old pup. Well, I hope that everything goes well.
I have yet more.
Training can't wait to see how you do.
Back to the strategist, and let's keep going.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Alright, there's a unit dispatched to gather intelligence in towns and villages that has been attacked by bandits, protect the citizens, and eliminate the bandits, which will grant us an advanced seal and activity points to maybe bring someone on a date. So make sure that the comer does not get routed. There are brigands, so I probably want a sword. There are thieves, so I probably do want to keep Sylvain. There are brawlers, so I want to keep Ash for sure. Wait, no, Petra has the advantage against axes? Is it because of the killer axe? Like if I change it for the Dahaka, for example, or... Do I not have the... Oh, she cannot get the Axe of Zoltan's. If I change it for the Dahaka, does she still have the advantage? Yes. Oh, it's because of her... I see. I understand why she has the advantage. It's because of the troops that she's got with her. Cool. Let's keep it that way then. Again, 7 minutes, 500 enemies. I should be able to do that.
Follow my lead. Let's work.
So first things first. You, Pitra, will go that away.
The Sky Spirit watches over.
Hear you loud and clear.
Will go that away.
I'll make short work of this.
Shall we?
And you, set it, will go... Protect this commoner the best you can.
Together, we can be turning the tides.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
And I'll focus on killing everything on the map.
Let's take the stronghold.
And by everything I mean all the strong ones. Like this brigand.
What's next? I'm waiting.
Oh wow, this... The winning shot is good.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Let's use it here.
I have finished with great
Because I
success.
can do this.
I've got you now.
Petra, you're done already? Okay,
Begin.
let's go here.
The sky. I'm dragging the others down.
For a second I thought it was
Can't let it
Petra
end like
saying I'm
this.
dragging the others down. I was like, what? No. You're not?
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
You DM'd me pics of Sparta. I'll look at
must turn this
Sparta
situation
after
around somehow.
the stream. But thank you for the pics. Oh, there's a big wolf. I'll go see the big wolf. After that I save the situation.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Here. With these mercenaries.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
There we go.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
I'll pretty much let people do whatever they want. I've escorted the commoners, so now the bus should appear.
I do hope you'll make this fun.
First, this wolf. Wolf is not afraid of bows.
There's no point
That's
regretting what
fine.
I've done. I chose
Because my bow does a lot of damage,
That sort of strength can turn the tide of battle single-handedly.
so even if he's
But
not
it's an
afraid of
archer.
it, it's still gonna kill him.
A successful conquest.
Wing shot. Oh, come on. None of it hurt. None of it hit. Oh wow, that just one-shot him. And the last health bar. There we go. Sorry, Jaden.
Success.
I know you. I know it probably was one of your cousins or something, but he was mean and on the way. Not really. It was a tutor to go get him, but he was mean. Do I have enough kills? Oh, I have.
Captures a big win for our side.
Yeah, I do. This time I did not goof it by going too fast to kill the boss. Just in order for my skill to be used so I can level it up. Oh wait, that's not where the boss appeared. I was sure it would be. Oh wait, no, the boss is there? Well, there's nothing left to do, so everybody kill that guy. Let's just use that.
I've got you now!
We did it. We held with strength.
Alright. Move closer, Anna, please. As a reward for seizing the area, you get 1 activity point, 10 strategy resources, and a cutscene.
We've received a message from Margrave Gautier. It seems there's an emergency at the capital.
No. I hope His Majesty is safe.
Cornelia has arrived at the gates of Ferdiad, leading the combined forces of the Western Lords.
And here I thought we were keeping an eye on those guys. It seems they outsmarted us, though. If this message is anything to go by, they must have been hiding their tracks from us somehow.
Sounds like they're outfitted with strange new weapons as well, which they use to threaten the citizens of the capital. And so, our fearless leader surrendered to the enemy to protect the people of Ferdiad from harm. I'm not sure what's become of Dedu or my father.
And what about my father? He was guarding the city with Duke Ivan.
I haven't heard of any harm to Gustav, but we can't assume the same for the Duke.
Oh, jeez, I have to be afraid? I cannot go like, oh, everybody's fine. Am I afraid for, am I fearing for my friends or for the people? My friends are gonna be fine. I'm gonna fear for the people. The people can defend themselves the way my friends do.
Strange new weapons. Are the citizens safe?
I believe so, for the time being. Though that's mere speculation, or maybe just a feeling. In any case, if these lowlifes so much as thought about harming our people, the boar would break loose and make them pay.
We need to head north, Felix. There's no time to lose.
We're already heading
Right
north.
you are. We make for the capital.
We're already... Guys...
Such a selfless leader, sacrificing his own well-being for that of his people. It seems somewhere along the way he's actually become the kind-hearted king you took him for.
Wow. So you did not believe it, Arvel?
Maybe. But if he does die, the people will be next.
As if there's any avoiding that. Let's say he'd turned his back on his citizens and sought to prolong his own life instead. He would be reviled as a warmonger, one who sought conflict to protect his people, only to abandon them to the wolves when it mattered most. Commoners and lords alike would cast off their allegiance to him, and the kingdom would plunge into chaos.
Either way, there's no point speculating. If Dimitri dies now, it's all over.
Ah, the struggles of being a leader. Your choices certainly carry more weight than those of a simple mercenary.
Merc life's
Shut
a
up,
walk in the
Arvel.
park in comparison. All you have to care about is you and your company. And if worst comes to worst, you can just drop everything and run for your life.
Not to say the profession doesn't have its own share of challenges. One's not necessarily harder than the other. But one thing is clear to me, at least. You'll never be cut out for the nobility.
Jeez, thank you,
I could do
Orville.
without the insults, thanks.
Yeah. I'm with you there, buddy. Insults are not needed. Oh. I need to go back because I cannot hold more supplies. Also, Sylvain wants to go on a date, so I guess we could. Let's go to the supply.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any
Let's
army.
collect everything. Deliver the not needed equipment, which I have decided I will keep some D rank weapons. One D rank weapon. Weighty steel, so that's the only steel lance I have. That's the one flycatcher. That's the rusted lance. I have to appraise it. That's a devil axe. Steel cutlass, that's fine. Iron tome, steel tome. Alright, so I do have one weapon to appraise. Let's trade all of that because I don't need it anymore.
Everything has its use.
Before I get Umbral Steel, I'm just gonna go appraise that weapon.
Hey there. Need something?
Or not appraise, but repair.
Is this it?
Whatever. It's a steel lance with luck factor and boost specials. Level
See
10.
you around.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
And the other steel lance is level 3. Boost awakening and strong attacks. Yeah, I'll keep the level 10 one. Nope. More Umbral.
Everything has its use.
I should be able to give the remaining
Hey there. Need something?
levels here, yes.
Is this it?
So now this sword has maximum attack power.
See you around.
Which I didn't look at what it was, because I'm like that. Yeah, it's more than the Mercurius. Which was to be expected. Where are you, Sylvain? You wanna go on an expedition? Let's go.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Ooh, special event in the plains or the waterfront? Let's go at the waterfront.
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
No, you were not, Sylvain. Shut up. I'm the one in control. I play the video game, not you.
Northerners like me love spending their summers down by the water. It's nice to get away from all the snow and ice once in a while.
Special encounter. A young couple on a boat. I don't know how to steer a boat.
Hey, me neither. You want to try it together? We probably wouldn't sink. Probably.
I thought you were straight, Sylvain. Stop flirting with me. I says we are on kind of a date.
Ingrid's more delicate than she looks. Don't tease her too much, okay?
I will nod solemnly.
Thanks. His Majesty didn't have much of a way with women when he was young. Though the years haven't really changed that either.
Chide him for that comment, agree or laugh and say you... Yeah, I'll laugh.
Hey!
Feels like the appropriate reaction with Sylvain. Let's ask a question. What... No, I'm not gonna... No, I'm not gonna ask what he likes. Tell me a little bit about your family.
Miklon and I have two different mothers. It's a pretty common thing in noble houses.
A wordless nod, ask for more details, or be shocked. I will ask for more details.
Let's see.
Oh. He didn't want to give more details. Well, never mind.
Thanks. Let's do...
Okay. Back to the world map.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
To go see an abandoned house whose occupants cannot be located. It seems the residents fled, they left some useful items behind, more stuff to trade. You hated the rebuilding of a town that was badly damaged. Who would have ever thought that I'd ended up doing this? Select 2 units to raise their morale. Bernie, because you're low as heck, and Petra, because I like you. A town some distance from the battlefield. You visit a local blacksmith who is searching for a certain smithing material. I could make some fine equipment if I had that to work with. Bring me what I want. You want umbral steel. 1 umbral steel for a talisman shield? Yeah, sure. Upon in a forest, you met an enthusiastic scholar. It seems he was trying to avoid the war, but became too wrapped up in his research.
What do you think?
Not sure of the health benefits yet. Why don't you take one and find out? Ambrosia or White Verona? I don't remember what they do. I'll go with Ambrosia. And a special mission. A contingent of kingdom troops is showing signs of hostility. Take the fight out of them while keeping enemy casualties to a minimum. Effectiveness against attacks. Effective attacks are nullified during this battle, so no effectiveness is the special quest stuff. So let's deploy to the selected area, shall we? I have to defeat 500 enemies. What are we facing? Pegasus Knights? Mostly. Archers. Armored Knights. So I have to change this unit for a sword unit. So I'll go for Felix. And Felix, what can you wield? The Thunderbrand or the Dark Creator Sword? Yeah, I'll give you the Thunderbrand. Alright, so Felix, me, Sethet, Petra. Maybe I'll keep Sethet. I'll go with this. And I have to defeat 600 enemies, so definitely defeating 500 enemies is not how you end the mission. You gotta get going. It was fun to watch for a bit. You wish me luck, but I'm gonna destroy anything. Yeah, we've seen that I destroy things so fast that I end missions too early. But thank you, and I hope that you'll have a good evening.
Come on,
let's fight.
Let's go.
First of all, let's go
against the shield of Fargus. I'm with you.
So my mission right now is just in general to defeat. Oh, right, that's why effectiveness is nullified, because they send a bunch of flyers at me. And if I'm bringing in a bow, it would be way too easy. Because the bow is very super effective against Pegasus Knights and flyers in general, as it is in any Fire Emblem game. I want to pop this and that. And I will do this. for a little bit of speed.
I've got you now! That should do it. No looking back.
A feat of much impressiveness.
A successful conquest.
Let's get this mission underway. Are you ready?
Alright, and we'll take care of the archer as a side mission. Why don't you
Shall we?
go for
I
it?
must succeed.
Oh hey, there's a thief right here.
Okay, let's go.
Not that Ash needs a key. I mean, Ash can open chests even without
All
keys.
we've got.
That's his special attribute, and another reason why he's the best boy. Enemies keep appearing.
None of this will mean anything if we don't win in the end. How would you win? That is extraordinary.
Hope this helps.
Will you aid us?
Alright, I'm at 500. Search the strongholds for the missing ally. Within the time limit. Okay. If I have a time limit,
I'll do what I can. I'm here to help.
you go there.
Begin.
You do this. That's the boss. I don't want
Looks
to
like you got
kill
one
the
tough
boss too
fight on
early.
your hands.
So I'm not actually gonna go this way. I got some stuff here.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
I have 1 minute left for finding my ally. Okay, apparently I found the missing ally.
This captures a big win for our side. I won't back down.
Pretty good.
It is done.
This.
None of this will mean anything if we don't win in the end.
So if you need a reminder on how the magic meter works, when I activate it, all of my attacks will reveal the stun gauge. And also, as I kill enemies, it will replenish magic faster, so I can be in the magic state for a longer period of time. And when your magic meter reaches 0, or the awakening meter, I guess here, reaches 0, magic is an Hyrule warrior. What will happen basically is that you will use your special attack, or like your warrior special, as the meter reaches 0. So you can use your warrior special early, which will consume the rest of your magic and do the special. And I don't know if it does more damage if you do it that way, but you can at least control where you unleash it. So I'm just gonna finish to blue this map because I can. I still have 2 minutes and a half. So I'll take the time to do that.
Not bad.
Is the map fully blue? Yes, it is.
It's not over.
Let's go kill this boss now.
I won't fail.
And if one special is not enough, I have a second one, I think. If not, I'm very close to having it. But no worry, it's enough.
Let's enjoy this.
So whenever I'm farming, by the way, between the sessions, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm picking one mission. Sorry about that. The one that I'm currently doing is one of the Golden Wildfire missions, but it's pretty much just going around the whole map, making it fully blue, and then defeating the boss. I'm doing that over and over, and it's a mission, the one that I'm choosing is a mission that I can do fast, that will reward me with a lot of equipment or materials, and also 28k gold every time that I do it. And I can usually do it 3 times in less than 20 minutes if I'm really trying to, so that's how I farm. Golden Apple and Rocky Burdock. I'll use those at some point. The owl is on.
I trust you've been well, Your Majesty.
Do I look it? I suggest you have your eyes examined, if so. I should sever your head clean from your shoulders for this.
My, wouldn't that be satisfying? But of course you can't do that now, can you? Your poor people's lives would be forfeit the moment you struck me down. As for your loyal knight and the former Duke Fraldarius, they're certainly giving it all they have, but a paltry force that size will hardly buy them any time. And once we've wrung the life from them, you'll be next. How tragic it'll be, facing your beloved citizens for the final time with a noose around your neck.
You know, I almost appreciate seeing such bold-faced sadism. There's not a hint of nuance to it.
Is that a compliment I hear? You'll make a lady blush if you're not careful. Ironic, isn't it? Both you and your father will have died alone, betrayed by lords from within the very kingdom you're meant to be ruling.
That's kind of what happens to a
From
lot of
hasty
kings.
reforms to insurrection and assassination.
And rulers
Did you
in
learn
general.
nothing from dear old Dad? It's only natural that those you refuse to help would hold a grudge.
Lady Cornelia, Kingdom soldiers approach the capital from the south. They're most likely returning from the assault on Aryan Road.
I've been a bit too careless, it seems. They've come far sooner than I had expected. Use the bandits to buy us some time. We'll form ranks and intercept these fools at the capital.
Understood.
Seems you get to cling to your pitiful little life a few moments longer, Your Majesty. What luck. Oh, but don't worry. When your end does come, it won't change your beloved Fodlan one bit. You see, these people are nothing more than simple-minded sheep. A ruler dies, and they all go flocking straight to whoever fills the void.
They would hold a grudge. Yes, that is the way of revenge. Perhaps it was inevitable it would turn its cold gaze back upon me.
Yes, Dimitri, getting your revenge will only bring other people to want to get revenge from you. Hey, Anna.
Greetings!
You found real treasures. Cool. A spring that has strange rumors about it. 2 objects are glittering at the bottom of the spring. You can only recover one of them. an experience gem or a knowledge gem. I already have a knowledge gem, and that's kind of good. And I wouldn't mind having another one to equip more people with. As for the experience gem, I can just farm money and buy experience, which is pretty much what I've been doing. So I guess I'll go for a knowledge gem. A camp of mercenaries. A famous band of mercenaries is holding a tournament.
Hey you!
You all look like you've got some skills. There's a prize for the winner. Anyone interested? Select a unit with strength 19 or higher. I mean, I could send my one unit with strength 121. I'll send Felix. Felix would probably love participating in a tournament. And I get Killer Knuckles. Cool. Question mark. Let's go back to the camp to see Anna's shop and also the owl. It looks like everyone has something new to say. I just don't really feel like going around and talking to everyone again. I just did that at the beginning. Why am I going to see the supply master? I don't know. So that's not what I meant to do. I meant to run.
Hey there.
What you looking for today? It looks like you're in a tight spot, but I'd be in a real mess if I lost a valued customer like you, so take your time and look around. Give me your master seal, give me your advanced seals, give me your
Nothing but the best for you.
Give me your ale pomegranate, your
for
sweet
you.
carrot, your miracle bean.
Is that the one?
Why not your smithing stones? Your umbral steel
Nothing
for
but the
sure.
best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one?
Is that the one? These. I do need
Is
those.
that the one?
I'm pretty sure I need
Is that the one?
those. I don't think I need these. I'll still
Nothing
take
but
them
the
just
best
because
for
I can.
you.
Do I have something to sell? Like a bullion or whatever? Yes, I do. I got one. Nice. And a book of oppressed designs.
Thanks a bunch.
Let's have a quick visit to the supply master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
See if there's any equipment to deliver. Like this iron axe. I guess I'll keep the steel axe +5. I'll keep the killer knuckles that are +6. First, I want to collect supplies. Give me umbral steel.
Everything has its use.
Let's pour a little bit in.
Hey there.
I usually wait
something?
when I'm farming. I wait to have a bit before I actually go and spend it. But I'll spend it now.
Is this it?
Let's increase the durability on the Dark Creator Sword.
See you around.
And let's go back to strategist, I think. Do I have actually? Do I have anyone who is ready to change class? I don't think so, no. No, I don't. Petra, you have the knowledge gem. Set it. I'll also give you the knowledge gem. There we go.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
And let's get back to the battlefield. The scouts have been discovered by a rebel army and are now being pursued. Mobilize quickly to defeat the enemy and ensure the scouts survive. Let's do this. I believe there's two side quests left and then the main quest. The brigand, the archer, or the mage is routed, so we'll have to protect them. We do have mages. We have mercenaries, and what are they? Oh, they have the wing shredder, the wing thresher. Anyway, let's replace Felix by Sylvain because Sylvain has the
That's what
advantage
you
on
want.
them. I'll keep Petra around. I'll find a use for her. 7 for set it. 7 minutes 500 as usual.
Follow my
Let's
lead.
go. Best of luck killing all of the
I'm going to get
naysayers. You're gonna up off. All right. Thank you for the good luck and
Hear you loud and clear.
have a good
Leave the
evening.
backup to me, shall we?
You're gonna go and defend the
Are
archer,
you in need of my assistance?
and you're gonna go
Begin.
and defend the mage.
I will help.
Ace.
And
I'd
I
rather it be by
will
the ladies.
go and
Do not falter.
do
I am
my
here
job.
with you.
I guess I'll start this way.
You gotta help
Because
us
it looks
out,
like the boss will
please.
be the other way. Let's go for a special.
I've got you now! That should do it. This is the path I've
And
chosen.
we start cleaning this area.
If you can do it, I can also do it.
I face my comrades after this.
I'm dragging the others down. I'm dragging the others down.
There's no point in regretting what I've done. I chose to join this fight.
That sort of strength can turn the tide of battle single-handedly. Glad it's in our favor.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
A successful conquest.
Let's save this mage.
We're done for. The rest is up to
Well, I
you.
already have the 500s. And these two are on the way, so let's go get the last
Wounds are
one.
severe. I have to fall back.
Which
Let
yes,
us
I
begin.
could just switch to Sylvain, but I don't need to. Because we'll feed the thief. Or that brawler, I should say. Thief is on the other side.
Retreat!
Victory is ours for the taking!
Open that. Oh yeah, I also gave the notes on poisons
You are in fine form.
to Ash, so that he's got now Claude's special. Oh, the boss is actually not where I thought it would be. So that
Looks like you
he's
got one
got the
tough
same
fight on
special
your
as
hands.
Claude, which is basically applying wind damage to all of the attacks. So
You'll
more
have to
wind
take
for
things
the
from
windy
here.
bolt.
That wasn't so bad.
And I thought for sure the boss would be
This counts
around
as a
here.
big win for our side.
Well, let's turn around. Now that I've cleared this, and let's go fight that boss.
There's no point in regretting what I've done. I chose to join this fight.
And that should do it.
I've got you now! Look how you command the battlefield. The spirits are smiling on you. The enemy never possessed a hope of catching us.
Not getting a lot of EXP, but I guess that's what happens when you're 20 levels
I'm a better
above
man now than
what
I
you're
was.
supposed to be. Or for, I guess, for Ash, 60 levels above. Some new squads are forming, their commanders have come to greet you. You want to fight in your army, please take us with you. Can get Merchant, Sword, Militia, or Brawler. I feel like I have a lot of swords, not a lot of brawlers, but then again, I don't have a lot of brawler units. I'll go for swords. A civilian house in a village some distance from the battlefield. The civilian who was unarmed wants to thank you somehow. Take this, building materials, which I will get rid of. And then the rebel forces have captured a stronghold and are blocking the way to Ferdiad. Seize the stronghold and march onto the capital. I don't have anything else to do, so let's do this. Okay, they've got archers. Petra, you do not want to be here. I guess Mercedes or Annette, or for that matter, Setet? Wait, where's Setet? Oh, he's at the bottom there. Flame? Let's go with
I shall
Flame.
perform to my utmost.
I'll keep Ash. And those are archers. Sylvain. I guess I could replace you for maybe Dorothea. I mean, Ingrid and Annette are hyped up, so let's go for Ingrid. Ingrid, you have the Lance of Zoltan, that's fine. You still have the Sotanger's Mystery, yes. You have the Killer Tome, no, that's not gonna do. You want... the Silver Tome, I guess? Yeah. As usual, 700, 500.
Let's go,
all the cool stuff.
We will win. I am sure of it.
So I have to first seize the stronghold. Before I do that, then we go around here, kill, and then I'll go do that. That's one.
This capture's a big win for our side. We must turn this situation around somehow. I won't fail.
Let's just go for a special. Then I probably... Actually, I can look at the map now. I can go around here, and down here, and back up. Here, and then around Gleam. I'll do that. I'll keep going forward.
That should do it.
It's not over.
This attack is so good.
So steadfast.
We shall provide support.
I have to go defeat the advisor. And bow is good. So let's bow.
All would be lost if I were to die here. I swear, this is not my fault.
It totally is. You just had to not appear on the battlefield and I would not have killed you.
A successful conquest.
It's that easy.
This capture's a big win for our side.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Cool. That's actually the last destination I had in mind.
There's no point
I did read the map correctly for once.
I chose to join this fight.
Tales of your
I
deeds
say as
will
if I was
echo
not
throughout
usually
every
reading it
corner of
correctly and that
Fodlan.
it didn't happen only once that I didn't.
We need your help.
At least today. Ooh, the enemy is coming in. I'm gonna call an all-out defense. I'm gonna
Looks
go
like you got
with
one
Ash
tough fight on your hands.
to quickly get rid of those enemies. So that then the rest of the army can escort the scout. Goodbye, guys.
I've got you now.
Thank you.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Wounds are
This is the
severe.
guy I do not
I
want
have
to
to
kill
fall
yet.
back.
Actually, I'm gonna go here
Knowing
first.
when to retreat is a vital strategy.
It's not over.
No looking back. You are in fine form. That should do it.
Now I have to make sure that the secondary or the side mission is done good before I kill
We did it.
the boss.
Mission complete.
Because otherwise, I think there's something that I only get if I did all the side missions. How much time is left? Okay, so definitely there won't be any more side missions, so let's do this.
I've got you now. A predictable outcome.
Okay, Winging Shot is max level. Second has reached the maximum rank in this world that he's in. I don't have a whole lot of Master Seals, so I kind of want to not spend all of them. So I think what I'll do... I mean, I'll advance to 3 yet, but I have other stuff to do. I think what I'll do is I'll... Fleeing Refugee gave you their surplus. I will have set it not go to a Master Rank class for now. Your engineers have arrived bearing construction materials. Once we're done checking all this over, we'll get back on the road. We can now repair the drawbridges. After looting goods, bandits held a feast. You barged in and captured every last one of them. Let us live. We'll give you money. Let's do the survey spot first. You succeeded in securing aid from a wealthy local merchant. Get some wares. Alright, and we'll do the extra quest. Then I'll do one last stop back at the HQ before doing the final mission. I'm keeping Ash. I'm not keeping Ingrid. I guess I'll get Felix.
I won't fail.
Alright. 7 minutes, 200 enemies defeated.
Follow my lead.
Why so little?
I'll do whatever I have to.
I shall do my very best.
Is that all
200 is so little. Is that? I guess it's because it's an extra quest, so they're not supposed to be difficult or long or ask a lot out of you. But still, 200? That's surprisingly low for the amount of enemies that I see around.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
We need to hold the line.
You're gonna have side missions. Or, no, that's not a side mission, that's actually the final mission.
Exemplary.
Oh, I needed to switch the Winging Shot because I am done with it. Oh well. It's okay if Ash doesn't master every single skill. I honestly think these two skills are very good, and I don't see why I would change them.
One step closer to my goals.
Just get this real quick. Hello, Felix. I just want the money pot. And there we go. I'll also grab this one. And then I'll kill this guy. And we'll be done.
I've got you now!
Each win brings us closer to our goal.
I forgot to change Setted class. So rusted stuff. Alright, I'll go back, do one last little round here, and then do the final mission. So first, let's go see the Supply Master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
I'll actually keep the upgrading
Everything
and
has its
everything
use.
for when I'm farming.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'll acquire a new class for Sethet. Or not. I'll change this class manually.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Yeah, sure, you can use the Sublime Creator Sword if you want. That's fine. I've got new support conversation between Ash and Flame. Let's watch it.
Oh, this one is really pulling the line.
Oh yeah, they're fishing. Right.
It must be our monster. Time to put what you practiced into action.
Yes, I am no longer the clumsy novice you slipped away from before, foul fish! It's not working! What do I do?
Don't give up. Play your line out a little, and let the fish tire itself out.
Like this?
Yeah, that's good. Now wait. Wait. Now! Pull as hard as you can! Flame, look out!
We did it, Ash! Oh, I can scarce believe I managed to capture the beast!
Yeah, that was close. I thought the fish was going to catch you there for a second.
Yes, I might have gotten a bit carried away there. Had you not grabbed my arm when you did, I might be swimming in the river myself.
I'm glad I could help. Seriously glad. And hey, I'm amazed you managed to hang on to the pole through all that.
I told myself I would not let go, no matter what.
Hold on there, Flame. You have to let go sometimes. None of this is worth putting yourself in danger over. I think I'm starting to see why Sedith doesn't let you go fishing. Still, you never would have caught that fish without that fierce determination of yours.
Mother taught me to always see tasks through to the very end. But even she never fished up anything so large as this. And though she is no longer around, I would like to think she would be very proud of me.
So that's why you're so interested in fishing. Well, I think this was great, and I'm sure your mother would be proud.
Goodness, you do know how to compliment a lady. Still, I promise to surrender my pole if I ever find myself in this kind of situation again.
Well then, why don't we haul this thing back?
Do we get to see it?
And then we can feast on the spoils of our victory. I wonder what it tastes like. I can't wait to find out. But, I cannot even fathom how best to prepare such a fish. We could slice it up and fry it, or boil it with vegetables, or... there are so many choices!
This has been so much fun. Flame really reminds me of my sister. She was always so eager to practice in the kitchen when she was little too. Hold on. Flame. In a kitchen. Hey! Wait up! Let me help you!
Yeah, she's gonna cut her finger. Right off. Oh, I have one training point.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Oh, wait. Well, yes, no, train. But we have to change Setit's class to Myrmidon. Anyone I can pair with him? Not really. I mean, I could actually switch Ash and Setit and decide to have Ash be a Gremory or a Dark Bishop to help train. No. Dark Mage? No. How do you get the class bonus? I don't know. I don't know, so just remain a Bow Knight.
Oh, this should be fun. I'm just glad we finished.
I have yet more.
I still have time.
Time to work you into. Can't wait to see how you do.
So I also have one activity point. Let's go do some chores. Who do I have left? Ingrid. Well, I have everybody. Let's go with Ingrid, Ingrid and Mercedes. This time is flying.
Counting on.
Let's do this.
We can do it.
Okay, perfect.
We all must do our fair share.
Cool, they don't have a conversation. Let's go back to the strategist, because I'm done with pretty much all I had to do
Which
here.
battlefield are you headed
And let's
to?
start this final battle, in which the main character is probably needs to be. Dimitri and others are imprisoned within Ferdiad. The group rides into the capital to save them. The liberation of Ferdiad. Let's save.
Oh, you're back. How's it looking over in Ferdiad?
The reports are true. There's some odd-looking weaponry mounted throughout the city. As far as I can tell, though, the townspeople themselves remain unharmed. I'm pleased to say Lord Roderick and Sir Gustav have been confirmed safe as well.
That's great. Where are they now?
After working to free Duke Ivan, they escaped the castle alongside some of the captured knights. Armed with what scant weaponry they could find, they brought the fight down to the city itself.
My old man never ceases to amaze. Shouldn't even be a surprise at this point.
I should add, the Western Lord's armies aren't the only forces occupying the capital. There is another. One we can't identify at present.
Probably those who slither in the dark.
I doubt even the great Lord Roderick and Sir Gustav will be able to hold out much longer.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. We should focus on keeping them safe, right?
Don't be too hasty. Why do you think the two of them are causing this uproar in the first place?
To create a diversion, I know. But I don't think that means we should just abandon them either.
I agree, Felix. I won't leave my father to die. Besides, I don't think His Majesty would want us saving him if it meant sacrificing two of his most loyal retainers.
Fine. We'll help them if we can. That better?
All that said, we won't be able to save the king while the townspeople are still in danger.
Sounds pretty straightforward then. We move on the castle and mop up in town as we go.
Annie
Shelley and I know these streets better than the back of our hands. We can guide you.
Dedue must be somewhere in the castle too. We have to rescue him before it's too late.
Our plan's settled then. Everyone, move out!
Yeah, let's just save everybody. That's the plan. How to do that? I don't know. Just do it. So Dedue, Rodrigo, or Gustav is routed. That would be the lost condition. So... oh, there's no one to recruit. Wait, I can get everything. So I can repair the drawbridge. I can assign healers, sabotage the strongholds, and intimidate them. I have to have main character here, so I'm gonna give to main character the Dark Creator Sword. Actually, I don't think so. It does more damage, but it has a lot less durability. I'll give the Mercurius for now. I will grab along Ash with the Bow of Zoltan. Felix will actually come with main character. And I think I'll have Flame be the other main character. Sylvain and Ingrid are not necessarily great here. So I'll have Mercedes and Happy? Oh, Happy probably has the Dahaka. That would be why she's so good against armored units. Sure.
Hey, why not?
No. I do want people from... Let's go
let you
Annette.
down.
Let's go like this. Alright, so 20 minutes, 1,800. I should be able to do that. Let's go. As always in those big missions, I'll start by pairing units.
I'll do what I can. I'll back you up.
Pair these two.
I'll give it 1,000%. We can do it
these
together, shall we? I'm here to
these
help,
two.
if you don't mind.
And Seth, you do whatever you want.
And whoever else we find along the way.
The streets are flooded with enemy
I
soldiers.
would go with
One wrong
Ash,
step and we'll end up hurting
but
the
I also
civilians
want
instead.
to do this
careful, everyone.
fast because
We'll start by carving a path to the castle town. On me!
because it's already kind of late, so I'm not gonna. Because main character is a lot faster.
We have no time to waste. Quickly, we must keep pressing on.
I'm also not gonna care about money pots. I'm just gonna go and carve a path. I should give orders.
I shall do my part.
I'll do my... I'm a little nervous about this.
Out of the way!
And also set it. Never mind, you did what I was gonna tell you to do. Just stay behind.
I'm alright.
I think I can cancel, yeah, I can cancel the magic, so I will.
Leave this to me.
And by keeping Ash on the right side, I'll basically be able to switch between these two in order to perform what needs to be performed.
They've broken through our front lines. Move to counterattack.
Not the smartest move opening the gate for us. Let's crush them here and push on into town.
Right, let's go here. And start with this.
You got my back? Go! Now! We'll do it together! I've got you now!
This can. I'm not sure what that is.
Those must be the weapons
sure
we heard about.
spotted it.
They look like some kind of fire orb.
I must return to the castle.
They've been surrounded. We have to help him. And we'd better be quick about it by the look of things.
Oh. I did what I had to without knowing I had to.
We must rescue His Majesty at once.
But we are worried. You're our friend too, just like Dimitri.
Set it. Make yourself useful. Go attack this guy.
Lord Rodrigue is surely still out here, fighting in the streets.
We need to do something about that weapon, but I doubt attacking it head-on will do us any good.
There must be controls we could use to shut it down. I could swear I've seen such a thing somewhere around here.
That's where the controls are. Okay. I don't have a key, and I'm not Ash, so I cannot open it just like that.
Rodrigue is struggling. We have to help.
I'll do my best.
Ash, go help Rodrigue. While I'm taking care of the rest.
Might as well deal with the other one too. I wonder if those are the controls.
This is a set of controls.
I'm humbled you went out of your way to help me. I'm
Where
ashamed
are
to
they?
admit my own weakness.
There they are. Alright, I shut down.
Their assault has ceased. That should give us an easier time moving around now.
I'll get rid of this. And then I'll go help Ash. Now that I can actually reunite. Or will I? I think I'll just get rid of this gun here.
I'm unstoppable.
I feel like I can do anything with you by my side. The attacks have come to a stop.
Oh, and they were stopping the opposite
should be
one.
safe now.
I see. Take care of the people here. That may be useful later, maybe not. I just want to kill everybody, to be fair. I do have to kill 1,800 people. So, you know. Just working on that. As I keep going.
I'm alright.
So yeah, me slinging spells left and right is the reason I didn't want to switch for the other sword. Because I can sling a lot more spells with this sword. And those spells are good. Hey, how about I just kill all of you?
Go now!
I may have missed one of them.
We'll do it together!
Yeah, I think there was one of them that wasn't there.
I've got you now!
Yep, the short right here. What now? I could start heading this way. But I think I'll actually do that with Ash.
Felix. Yet here you are. Thank you.
You were getting overwhelmed. We weren't about to just watch you die.
Well, after playing the main character, Ash feels so
when your
slow
merry
even
little
more
band
forced.
might show up. Looking for you. I've got a nice masquerade
Not that being on a
ready and
horse
waiting.
changes anything to speed. Yep, that's what I assumed. Which is why I wanted the main character to stay behind.
I've got His Majesty is in the castle. We must press on.
Right, so did you and Rodrigue are safe? I've not seen Gustav, but surely he's somewhere around.
my turn.
Oh.
This stronghold will fall.
Please be safe, Your Majesty.
If I can only hold out a little longer.
Father! Stay strong. We're coming.
Okay, and let's father's this one.
How did you? You saved my life.
Now!
Is it new or for a second the door opened and then it closed
We'll do
back
it
up?
together.
That's kind of funny.
I've got you now.
I cannot turn off anything.
I am grateful, but there is no time to dawdle. We must make to rescue the king at once.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll make it in time.
Eredfar belongs in His Majesty's hands. We must reclaim it. Guard that lance with your lives! Don't let them have it!
Makes me sick seeing that thing with the enemy. We'll wrest it out of their cold, lifeless fingers.
Let's link up! Go!
I can't even listen to all of what they're saying because there's so much stuff happening at the same time.
We'll do it together.
But everything's dead, so yeah, I feel like that is good for us. Anything left? Where is the... Ooh, there are mages here. Let's prepare for that, shall we? Ash,
I'll do my best.
Go open that chest.
Let's move.
Flame,
I will give it my
stay
all.
behind.
Please support them.
Because enemies are gonna do shit, and same around here. Okay, and now I guess I wait. Oh, I recovered the spear.
This
Cool.
lance is a symbol of the kingdom, and it's all the boar has left of his father. Let's bring it back where it belongs.
Indeed, to His Majesty.
Yep.
Not much further.
Hello, Dimitri.
Dimitri, you okay?
My friends, why have you come?
As if we would just leave you here to die. Time to get you out.
I'm afraid that I must stay. You saw what's happening out there. Should I try to leave, my people's lives are forfeit.
We turned those off.
So they bind the boar not with chains, but with his utterly unreasonable sense of duty.
They're gonna kill you in here, Dimitri.
So be it then.
We turned those off.
If my death will keep my people safe,
I won't allow it.
Dedu.
Take it, Your Majesty. Whether it's duty towards the living, or the guilt for all those we have lost, such burdens are not yours to bear by yourself. We are here to fight by your side, Your Majesty, and so we shall, now and always.
Find them!
This way!
Typical boar. Can't help himself. Do try to keep up.
Back at you.
On me! Any who stand in our way will taste the pointed end of my lance.
Alright, I finally have Dimitri back with his new class. Where is Setet?
Shall we? I am on my...
Become his adjutant.
Sneaking out of our room, are we? You know what this means.
We cannot allow even a single civilian casualty. Please, lend me your blades.
Like I'd do anything else.
Alright.
I'll do my best. I'll back
Go
them up.
defend that citizen,
We will proceed as
Dimitri.
planned.
Go
I will
defend
move
this
to
one.
assist.
I will give it my all. Please support them.
Actually, Dimitri,
We will proceed as planned.
go for that one, because
I will
I'll
move-
go on towards that path. I just want first to come here.
All these ranged attacks are really cramping my style. We should find the controls and put an end to them once and for all.
Oh, I actually have to go this way.
It would serve to be our first route forward. But the controls have been tampered with.
No surprise there. I'd be more shocked if they'd left them intact. Engineers, repair the controls and lower the drawbridge. Then do what you must to keep it safe. I'm counting on you.
I see you came prepared, Felix.
Take this! My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Alright, let's go back.
Did you learn to fight like that in your mercenary days? Or have you always had it in you?
Yes, I know that I disabled the scan. Thank you.
I pray we've not arrived too late. Come, let us show them the might of House Gautier.
That banner. It must be the Margrave. Finally, some welcome news amidst this chaos.
Stop, please! Just let me go! Someone, anyone help!
Oh no, we have to save them.
I'm working on it.
Go! Now!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
No! I don't want to die!
Not yet.
Someone help me! Please! I'm begging you!
Think that did it.
Dimitri, can you not help the citizen, please?
There are more out there who need our help.
I'm all right.
Come on, let's go.
Take this!
Alright, I'll switch
Leave
to
this to me.
Ash. Ash has defeated his group of enemies. Let's out here.
You have my thanks. I could never have hoped to accomplish that alone.
And while Ash is doing this,
Not a problem.
main character, go up there.
I've been waiting for this. Let's have a little fun, shall we?
Alright, let's not go this way.
I will give it my all. Please support them.
If
We will
Ash is
proceed as
here, I
planned.
can send Dimitri.
I will move.
There.
We did it! Not much further now. I will protect this place. Watch and see.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Where is the main character? There he is. Oh, wait a bit. I'll start with this.
Show them how firmly our defenses can hold.
How am I doing on time? Oh, I have the time. I'm doing fine. Main character actually start going back. Towards Canada.
This stronghold will fall!
I'll take care of this. There's also a thief.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
We will proceed as planned.
So you two should go do that.
That should be all of them. I'll do my best. I'll back them up. Nice work.
I've awaited this.
Take a breather.
Alright, now switch to the main character. To finish this. And I believe this will actually be the end after that, so...
Don't let the stronghold fall! To your posts, everyone!
Is there no
This stronghold will fall!
I guess there isn't any stronghold. Let's see. I hope that this will not take out Pelagia, because I want to be sure I kill all of her subordinates first, but I feel like it's good. I should maybe have thought about it. Yeah. Well, I think I got all of them anyway,
Stop struggling and accept your fate, witch.
My, how simply terrifying.
Let's just go watch the cutscenes and all of this.
Do you really think you can afford to kill me? If you do, the truth about the tragedy of Dusker will evaporate into the shadows forever.
I have no intention of slaying you. Not yet. But if you have something to say, I suggest you spit it out before I change my mind. Now, Cornelia. Earlier you said my father was betrayed, murdered by lords from within Fargus. But it was you who fueled the flame of that betrayal. You saw my uncle and Lord Arundel join hands, and you brought the Western Lords and the Imperial nobles together. All of it was you.
What a fascinating theory.
There are two things I need to know. First, your motivation. Who are you working for, and why? I know what spurred my uncle and the Western Lords to act. While the Empire has long smoldered, waiting for even the slightest spark to reignite their fury. There are 1,000 reasons why one might want to assassinate a king. But what's yours for this attempt on my life? And what of my father? Why murder him in a manner as roundabout as a staged raid? All you had to do was fail to end the plague 20 years ago, and the entire royal family would have been consumed by it.
You have a point, but I couldn't say. In a sense, that was another lifetime completely.
One more question, then. My stepmother's body was never recovered from the site of the tragedy. What happened to her? Tell me, Cornelia.
You'll find the answers you seek in the Imperial capital, though you'll have to extract them from your dearest stepsister. She must surely know something, wouldn't you think? After all, she is your stepmother's actual flesh and blood.
In N bar.
Now, I've really enjoyed our little chat here, but I have so many places to be.
Wait. Are Dimitri and Edelgard
Don't
actually
be so
related?
sad. You'll be seeing me again before you even know it.
Okay, a lot of people have mastered their classes. Actually, no, because 2 of them have already
How can I
mastered
best
them.
use this power?
I have yet.
Alright. 25k is not that bad. Mercedes and Setic. Dimitri is now playable. Dimitri, the and Rodrigue came back basically. We can now play them again. That is cool. Now more cutscenes.
My apologies. Cornelia would not have escaped were it not for my carelessness. She's likely fled west in search of refuge with Viscount Mateus. As such, I will march west at once. I will not allow the Western Territories to go unpunished for this.
Stop. Just stop.
Felix?
I've got something to say, Boar. And this time, you're going to listen. Time and time again, we've tried to get it through your thick skull. We might be your subjects, but we're your allies first. Yet you still insist on doing every little thing all by yourself. So what is it? Do you lack the ears to hear with? Or do you hear our words and just choose to ignore them?
Felix, that's enough. I know how you feel, but you need to contain yourself.
I can't. 2 whole years I've bitten my tongue. The fool needs to hear this in the plainest terms possible.
It was I who chose war with the Empire. I who murdered my uncle in cold blood. I who oppressed the Western Lords. I failed to save the people of Dusker. Failed to save Glenn. And my father. The lives my actions stole from them are mine to atone for. Which I will do by exacting revenge on all who were involved. And by seeing my people safe.
I thought you were learning, Dimitri.
As for that burden, yes, I believe it is mine to bear alone.
You truly are a solid gold fool. One could search the kingdom high and low and not find another as utterly asinine as you. And the rest of you, don't just stand there, speak up.
Well, I know Felix has a strange way of showing it at times. But this is all because he worries about you, Dimitri.
And it's not just him either. We all do.
Your Majesty, you know my feelings on this matter. 6 years ago, I too watched as nearly everything I cared about was taken from me. And Felix is no different. He lost his brother that day. This pain is not yours to shoulder alone.
He's right, Your Majesty. That is why it is so frustrating to see you act like this.
I can't say it's too surprising, though. You've always kept everything to yourself, even when you were a little kid. But what you're going through now, it's more than one person could possibly manage on their own.
Please, Your Majesty. We just want to help. You can trust us.
Like I said before, all you need to do is ask, and I'll be at the ready. Besides, we'll all be out of work if you go this alone.
We will assist you in whatever we must. Even vengeance.
Ah yes, the best argument coming from the mercenary. I have to come with you, because otherwise, I won't have work.
Thank you. All of you.
Lady Cornelia, what's happened to you?
I was too careless. I can hardly remember the last time I was this badly hurt. As for the capital, Viscount Mateus, we failed, and I doubt the king will soon forget our attempt to seize it.
What? But how?
Viscount, your son, the one who married a distant relative of House Gautier. They'll have his head. Same goes for the kin of all the other Western lords.
No.
This king is a fool, to be sure, but he's not foolish enough or kind enough to forgive those who serve his betrayers. I guarantee you that. His army will begin their march to subdue Western Fargus any moment now. If you don't want your territory stolen from you or your life, then your only choice is to rise in revolt.
Yes. Yes, I understand. We will mobilize at once.
Azure Gleam, the blood-stained lance. The Western Lords suffered defeat at the capital. Cornelia, the instigator of the uprising, flees west and commands her allies, Viscounts Mateus and Gideon, to muster their forces. Hoping to settle this matter before re-engaging with the Empire, the Kingdom Army makes for the Mach region in order to defeat Cornelia and learn the truth of the tragedy of Duscur.
No. My uncle?
I'm afraid so. Among the rebels are houses Mateus and Gideon, and all the other Western lords from whom I've stripped power. They appear to have appointed Baron Dominic as their leader.
I'm so sorry, Annie. What could he be thinking?
House Dominic may be a mere barony at present, but they're a storied family whose lineage traces all the way back to the 10 elites. Centuries ago, when the wise King Klaus passed beyond the Veil of Death, he did so without naming a successor to the crown. And so, the three regions of the Holy Kingdom, Fargus, Mach, and Leicester, were divided among the three royal princes. House Dominic chose to side with the prince ruling Mach, who was eventually defeated by the forces of Fargus, leaving the once vast Dominic territory to be whittled down, meted out to the neighboring lords.
I know they held a grudge about that in the past, but surely it's ancient history at this point. Tons of people from House Dominic, my father included, have devoted their lives to serving the royal family. It makes me wonder if my uncle's heart is really in this fight.
As they stand now, House Dominic lacks the influence and might necessary to defy their surrounding lords. So when pushed to join the uprising, they would have had little choice but to go along. But that lack of strength might just be the key to our victory.
How do you mean, Gustav?
If we could only convince my brother to change sides, the Western territories would lose their leader. And if we were to follow that up with a decisive victory against a demoralized army, it would likely cause their military effort to collapse entirely.
Perhaps. But it'll be difficult to pry the Baron away without first eliminating those surrounding him.
Indeed. If nothing else, we'll need to turn the tide of war in our favor if we ever hope to empower the Baron to defect. For now, we must consider how best to break through their front. This is no small number of soldiers you offer. Are you sure Duscur can spare that many?
For good or ill, this is what our chief has decided. Preparations will take some time, but we are sworn to aid you, and we will stake our pride as a people on doing so.
Still, this is a far larger force than we ever asked for.
Please, You strove tirelessly to see our home return to us. The people of Duscur have not forgotten the kindness you showed. And though some may still think ill of you, we only offer as many soldiers as volunteered.
Duscur remains a kingdom territory. As such, I can't claim our relationship is one on equal footing. Yet, I want to believe your gracious support here will point the way to a new future for both your home and ours. Give your men my thanks. And once this war reaches its conclusion, I'll be sure to visit Duscur anew.
Understood. I'll be taking my leave now.
Dudu, none of this would be happening if not for the unflagging efforts of you and Rodrigue.
No, Your Majesty. Neither I nor Rodrigue could have accomplished this. Your sincerity is what won their trust.
I hope you speak true. Nothing I do will ever bring back their fallen loved ones after all.
Yet you have shown us the truth all the same. Allowed us to see a better future. Not only me, but everyone from Duscur.
And still, the whole picture remains elusive. A dark secret continues to linger over the tragedy, shrouded by shadow. Shedding light on it is my... No. It is our duty.
Yay, he said our, finally. Anyway. I believe we're gonna get to the camp, meaning that I can stop this video. When I do farm, maybe for another 20 hours, I don't know, I will make sure to eat some, so when I'll come back, I'll maybe spend my training points too, so that when I come back, like my activity and training points might be down to 0, because that's honestly, I believe, not super interesting to watch. So I'll take care of that. There's a new support conversation, but we'll keep it for next time. I don't know how much I'll be able to farm actually, because I'll be on vacation in the next 2 weeks. And because of that, I may decide to stream more. If I do end up streaming more, that means I will have less time to farm, and I also want to do stuff during my vacation and not just farm all the time. So I might not farm as much, but I will probably still farm a little bit. With that being said though, this will be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you will have a good day, a good evening, or a good night, depending on when you see this. And I will see you next week on YouTube for the next episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, the Azure Gleam storyline. That's a mouthful, as always with my titles. They kind of always are a mouthful. So anyway, take care of yourselves, guys. Bye.